to keep shipping with this guy because not only do we hit another one, but if he's willing to trade a spell for a Quagmire, I'm okay with that. Alright, well, either Comcast stopped sucking or changing Twitch servers worked. We haven't dropped any. We've dropped less than 1% frames since I switched over to Chicago servers. That's good. Knock on wood, that keeps up. We got over 300 people hanging out here today. Y'all are great. Yeah, Murderous Cut. That sounds awesome. Man, I want another Dank Dwellers. I guess I just want to draw any of my top end bombs right now. Like, I'm happy drawing Dank Dwellers. I'm happy drawing Obnex. I'm happy drawing Chandra. Like, we just need a piece of top end, basically. I'm going to hold this because he could possibly have K-Command. I'm not shipping with Quagmire because we just lose that race because he's life-linking. So if he ships with Shambling Vent, I'm going to block with this. Yeah, man. Transgress my swamp. That's another reason to hold the swamp. Man, even Pulse of Marasa would be great right now. We get back Sylvan Advocate and have a giant Quagmire. Now he might ship since he has another Shambling Vent. I'd ship here if I was him. Play the swamp that he knows about since we have a forest to hold now. We are not playing Chord until April when we get our format back. Chord is not well positioned in a field full of Eldrazi, especially not a field full of green-red Eldrazi. We do have 26 lands in our deck, but 5 of them are utility lands. We've got 1 Blighted Fen in here because that card's like my favorite. We did actually play Bant Company because it looked like it was well positioned against Eldrazi yesterday. Found Murderous Cut. It's unfortunate. So now we need a hit. Come on, dealer. Hit me, dealer. Roast being worse than Grasp of Darkness here. We've got 2-2 split on these, so... Hey, look! A Pulse of Marasa. So we will return this Oh, I tapped my lands wrong. I'll just play the forest out. That's fine. Alright. We got a 4-5. Just going to go to take him to Browntown. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a serious comment either or not. Does that word doesn't have like some serious negative connotation that I'm not associated with, right? Like... Oh, there's a big lady. Big Lady Chandra is home to play. It should basically be the game. Oh, yeah. Get in there. Get in there, elementals. Scale of 1 to dead. Opponent is definitely nearing the dead side of the scale. We'll even it up and get a third game here. I think if Linvala was good, I'd be playing it. The more complex answer is it doesn't make any of your hard matchups better. The type of matchups where Linvala is good, Black-White is already favored, and it's expensive and clunky. You'd much rather play a card like Secure the Waste that has a flexible mana cost, or Ob Nixilis, which is card advantage or a removal spell. Hopefully I and Tempo will be banned. Dank. Okay, good. Got it. Glad I wasn't using a vulgar word. Sounds great. This hand's sweet. So what are we doing here? We're doing, we are missing double black again, technically, with the way we need to fetch with our lands, but that's probably fine. So we'll go Mountain, Swamp, Transgress. This can get... Pulse of Marasa sounds great. Thing in the Ice sounds awesome. We're definitely going to be brewing with Thing in the Ice in Modern when that hits. To be fair, like, lots of words in the English language are associated with pothead, so, like, I don't think you can disregard a word because a pothead uses it a lot. Alright, Smoldering Marsh is actually a good draw. It gets our double black spells online when we draw them. So we'll go ahead and get Swamp and Transgress him. Rhino, Crackling Doom, Marsh. He can cast Crackling Doom. He can cast Abzan Charm as well. Kiki Cord will be great. Kiki Cord was good before Eldrazi. It'll be good after Eldrazi. I think we're just taking its threat for a little bit light on removal spells right now. Thankfully, we've got Pulse of Murasa to kind of pad our life total a little bit here. So we're going to play this, get our green-red duel. I think I'm just going to cut one of these. Yeah, I'm just going to cut one of these guys on his turn. Go to 14. Probably play Nissa next turn. Transgress here is going to be annoying. I leads to the most obnoxious draws, though, to be fair. Titan of Erebos seems awful. That's the quad black spell that I believe. And then when he killed it, we could still cut. Maybe that's fine. I mean, I might want a Pulse of Murasa the Sylvan Advocate back into play, so I don't necessarily want to Murderous Cut it away. Like, this Advocate's going to be good in the late game once we hit some more land drops here. Well, a land is also a good draw. So I think we're just going to take this and kill this guy. Yeah, exactly, Labrador. I can't believe he didn't draw cards with his Abzan Charm there. That's pretty surprising. We're so unlucky. We drew a forest. It's a good thing we have 3 of them. Probably going to Crackling Doom in response. Sure. Yeah, man, you got it. Would like to use this. Grab that. Play it. Next turn, we can Pulse plus replay Nissa. Rhino here's going to be pretty good. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Removal spell. That's not actually even great here. This buys us some time at least. He has Abzan Charm in his hand, so I can't just play out the... Sylvan Advocate to block. I'd like to use this. Grab the last forest out of our deck. It's unfortunate that Chandra can't kill Siege Rhino. It's very unfortunate. This deck actually might be a little bit short on ways to kill Rhino. What do we have? We've got 2 more cuts, an Obnix. We got 2 more paths. We board in the 3rd. A couple of roasts. I guess roast doesn't actually do it because he's got. Gonna kill this, I assume. GDD. Oh god, that's so bad for us. That was like the actual worst case scenario. Ugh. Ugh. He still has Abzan Charm in his hand. Dead on board. Well, things did not break our way this game. Play this and ship the turn back. Yeah, Crackling Doom, we'll grasp his Dark Dwellers and then hope to peel something here. Or any Abzan Charm, we'll grasp his Dark Dwellers and hope to peel. We are playing Jund. Ruinous Path's interesting, they don't often play that card. Need another Pulsimer also would be great. Removal spell for Rhino. Cletus is not going to do it. He's got Abzan Charm in his hand, right? So what do we have to do here? We have to play Chandra and wheel into a Murderous Cut. We got 3 draws for a Murderous Cut. Two cuts, 3 draws, 41 cards, not good odds. So we're dead to the Shambling Vent Rhino if we don't hit a Murderous Cut here. Just like the next 2 cards are like the Stone Perfect's what we needed. Just like could have had a 7/7 or a 4/4 this turn, a kicked Ruinous Path, or like Obnixilis kill his guy into Chandra. Just like alright. Day late and $1 short. Happens sometimes. He has a Chandra of his own. Okay, he had Chandra of his own, so it didn't matter. That's fine. GG's opponent. A little bit short. This deck's a little bit light on life gain, which is why more pulses might be good. Keep another match. We're now 1-1 in this league. The best way to clean up against Mardu Green Zach is a Giant Secure the Waste. The black-white deck is just usually rolls right over them. So how many cards do we have to kill Rhino is a real question in this deck. These Fiery Impulses, the more I play, and it could just be like the decks we're playing against, but these seem like they're not ideal. Maybe they should be like another Roast and another Grasp. So Rhino removal, I have 1, 2 Roast, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're probably light on ways to kill Rhino. We should probably have 10 ways to kill Rhino. Yeah, that seems to keep. Need some lands, but some hands need to draw lands, some hands need to draw spells. If we hit our 3rd land, Nissa gets us to our 4th. This is going to fetch green-red on 1. I will say this, I like that like Jund and Grixis, like their mana bases are super consistent now. They all have man lands, and you know, all of your fetches can get all of your duels, etc., etc. Hardened Scales? Just basic forest, alright. We're gonna find out here in a second what it is. Or Transgress. Well, that's not a 3rd land. Alright. Blue. Huh. I want to take the Rhino, but the turn 3 Anafenza, I almost think we want to take the Anafenza just because it'll make him play a turn behind, basically. Turn 3 Anafenza is also really terrible for us if we brick on this 3rd land for a turn or 2. Just like we can't deal with that much beatdown. It's a lot of pressure. The downside is that we have less draws to kill the Rhino than we do to kill the Anafenza, since Grasp of Darkness doesn't kill the Rhino. Are you crazy? Crazy toddler?